Master. Master is the overall command. He or she have the absolute authority on the board. There are three departments under Master. First, the engine department, deck department, and steward department. But first, we go to the deck department. In deck department, we have Chief Officer. Chief Officer, he or she is the department head of the deck department. They supervise the member of the deck department including second and third mates, able seafarers, and ordinary seamen or deckhands. On most vessels, the chief mate is second in command after the captain. Second Officer. The second officer is the navigation officer. His main duty revolves inside the bridge. He is also in charge of fixing the Voyager, chart correction, and publication update. And more importantly, he or she makes sure that all the navigation instrument and light signal are all working and tested regularly. Third Officer. The third officer duty is updating the master list and assigning the crew duties and responsibility during emergency. He or she also the safety officer on board. That means that he or she is involved in the care and maintenance of the all life-saving and firefighting equipment. Bosun. The bosun is the head unlicensed deck department. The bosun job is to keep a good maintenance of the ship hull. Pumpman. The pumpman duty is also to mainly focus on the maintenance of the cargo equipment, PV valves, IG valves, deck seal, tank gouging equipment, and connecting and disconnecting of the cargo hoses. Able-bodied seaman. The duty of able-bodied seaman is doing all maintenance job on deck, like chipping, buffing, painting, washing, and greasing. And during cargo operation, they also have to check the cargo lines for leaks, tendering the mooring lines, and watching the gangway. Ordinary seaman. The ordinary seaman job is like able bodies. They also require much supervision, especially the new one. Deck cadet. The deck cadet duty is depend on the culture of the ship. Some vessels, the deck cadet spend his time on deck doing maintenance, while other vessels they assign deck cadet only on bridge. And now we're done in deck department, so now we're going to engine department. Chief Engineer. Chief Engineer is the overall in charge of engine room safety, machinery operation, maintenance, bunkering, and technical administration. He or she is also monitoring the fuel and lube oil consumption. Second Engineer. The second engineer does is planning, scheduling, delegating, and directing the maintenance plan inside the engine room. Third Engineer. The third engineer work is to upkeep of the main propulsion, engines, boilers, and the diesel generators as per the planned maintenance system. Fourth Engineer. Some of the fourth engineer duty is to maintenance purifier, air compressor, sewage treatment, and general maintenance. When the other ship don't have electrician, he can also in charge with electrical fixture, water system, and sounding bilge and tank. Electrician or electrotechnical officer. He is responsible for maintenance of all the electrician motors on ship. He is also has to carry out routine maintenance for main engine alarms and trip along with the chief engineer. Fitters. Some of the job of fitters repairs of piping system, plumbing, fitting, and hot works. They also help out engineers maintaining their machinery. Motorman or oiler. A motorman or oiler job is inspection and maintenance of pump and condenser on board. His care for those equipment involve greasing, lubricating, re-rusting, and painting if necessary. Wiper. The wiper is in charge of the general cleanliness of engine workshop and engine control room. He can also be seen assisting the general cleaning and purifier, dismantling motors, and doing routine maintenance. And now for the last department, Steward Department. Chief Steward. The Chief Steward directs and supervises the planning and preparation of meals. He is also responsible for cost control and requisition of provision. Chief Cook. The job of Chief Cook is to prepare and cook the meal for the crew. He is also maintain the cleanliness and orderliness inside the galley and the provision room. Messman. The messman keeps the clean and orderly. Before the meal, he set the table preparing the plates, utensil, chair, and ensure that the ketchup is not empty. He is also in charge of washing the dishes and filling the fridge with milk, juice, yogurt, bread, and other beverage that the crew needs.